Texas' unemployment rate has dropped down to 6.2%, but while more people are back at work, the KVUE Defenders continue to find more problems with unemployment than we saw at the start of the pandemic. Here's investigative reporter Erica Proffer.
You'd think by now, 16 months into the pandemic, the unemployment claim process would be easier, smoother.
That it's been just a nightmare.
But after we told you about James Brown's ID verification problem,
I'm working now.
And how it got fixed,
It's all good.
folks around the state reached out, asked for help.
From Google News, that's how I found you.
I was reading the story and I'm like, this is the exact same thing they putting me through.
I figured, what the heck, Carrie, you don't have anything to lose and everything to gain from it.
Everyone.
So I figured I'd contact you guys and see if you could help me out.
Frustrated.
Well, I don't understand, what did they want me to do?
And felt they had no answers from the state.
I don't know. I mean, my head went like a scramble.
Carrie Myers couldn't get past fraud checks.
I've done it like 4 times now.
She was about to be evicted.
I emailed yesterday and asked her, so just please hold on for another week at least. I'm working with somebody with the news that may be able to help us. So she told me, she said, Carrie, I'll give you another week.
Fabian Benitez said his information disappeared from the TWC system.
Some technical problems. Every time I make the phone calls.
He got benefits for a few weeks, but said suddenly there was no way for him to make a payment request.
Technical problem. That was it.
They said it was an identity fraud, identity theft.
Pamela Moore said she was referred to 3 different ID verification pages. Still no payment.
I said, my Social Security is all over y'all website somewhere.
I'm numbing.
Right before Dee Dee Haskins lost her benefits, she lost her dad to a heart attack.
I'm numb. In the beginning and after that, I was a wreck. But now I'm just numb, and I just gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep pushing forward. There's nothing else I can do, you know? So that's where I'm at.
She left town immediately, couldn't return for 2 weeks.
It feels good to talk to someone about it, but it's just a mess.
That mess is what happened when she came home. The Texas Workforce Commission flagged her account.
They considered it a refusal of work, and that what happened was a personal issue.
She accepted a job, asked the employers to delay the start so she could handle the funeral. They didn't.
Would have loved to have started making more money and then working from home. Like, who would want to pass that up?
And these stories are but only a few we've heard. We asked TWC what's going on. The state spent $126 million for a verification program called ID Me. The Department of Labor recently backed the company, offering it nationwide. But the Better Business Bureau shows 849 complaints.
I'm going to light me a cigarette because I'm really, really nervous right now.
Carrie said she sent a signed affidavit to prove her identity.
Okay, there we go. I'm all right.
Her former boss sent a letter.
I mean, anything that they need, I'll be more glad to provide.
She gave copies of her ID front and back, her Social Security card, bills showing proof of address, and a bank statement.
I don't know what else these people want from me.
That not knowing was felt all around.
Said you try to get information from them, they won't say anything.
TWC contracted with 4 call centers at the start of the pandemic.
Our contract call centers are experiencing high turnover,
which means less trained workers.
It normally takes our staff anywhere from 3 to 6 months before they can handle all the basic stuff, and then a full year before they can do everything.
TWC says there's no reason for a person's account to disappear like Fabian said.
I don't know what to do.
That wasn't a refusal. I never said, I don't want the job.
The state won't tell us anything about an individual case.
I accepted the position.
And said emergencies are on a case-by-case basis, and wrote, to continue benefits, you must be physically and mentally able to work and available for full-time work.
Clearly, an emergency happened.
You can refuse if you have a good cause, citing health risks, union requirements, substantially less favorable conditions. Nothing about family emergencies.
It's just been so stressful.
Dee Dee got another appeal, but the same result. No benefits. She is now employed.
Nothing.
And Fabian still does not have his account fixed, but he is back at work too.
It's frustrating.
After we sent Pamela's info to TWC, her claim was fixed. Fraud flag removed. Carrie also got past the security checks, received her money too. In Austin with the KVUE Defenders, I'm Erica Proffer.
Wow. Well, this week, the Texas Workforce Commission announced that it's restructuring some divisions. One of them is called the Customer Care Division. TWC says it will streamline the process and hopefully that will lead to fewer problems. If you have something you'd like the KVUE Defenders to investigate, send a text message to the number on your screen. That's 512-459-9442.